So, Baron, what do you have to say to the haters out there?
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
I'm sorry, it's still funny to me. Hello everyone, my name is Tongsly, and welcome back to another Let's Play episode of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Where we left off, we just told the Baron where his wife is, and it took me a moment after talking with him to realize the woman there is his wife when when we had that mission of what happened to his wife. At first I was kind of confused on what our character said, because I kind of was more distracted on the ugliness that was the witches trying to say that I would want them. And I just couldn't help but just, my brain started puking itself inside my skull. So yeah, after thinking about it towards the end of that video, I realized that it was the Baron's wife, because she had the brand on her hand, like the weird glowing mark. So, one thing that still makes me question though is, like, didn't people say that what took the Baron's wife away was like this horned beast? And none of the witches had horns. I was thinking a demon probably has his wife, but now we see that the witches, the Crones, have her. So I'm kind of confused where this horned beast came in, but so where we left off is the Baron is waiting for us in Downwarren, and we're going to see if we can get the Baron's wife back. And then possibly in the next video, after I find out what's going to happen with the tree, because I'm going to have to take a look and see if I missed anything that's important to have to do that again, I'm going to see if that's worth making another video of, and then we're just gonna continue from that one if I like that better than this ending or not. Either way, I might like this a lot better because we're getting to still probably free people from the witches, so we're just gonna have to see. So without sitting there looking at a map and wasting people's time, we're gonna go straight to it. Okay, Baron.
Why the devil are they witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob-tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Okay.
Agreed.
Gather my men. All in, with the swamp to cross and our cursed Crones to hunt down.
Am I gonna need my silver sword or my... Oh.
Swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The Crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold.
I feel like you're gonna think differently once you see the Crones, because they are real. If they say that you want them, don't say yes. Puke on them and run the other way. That's my advice. I don't like them just drawing their weapons out of nowhere, so I'm drawing mine. Please no one go into that toxic cloud. Okay, Crones are setting drowned ones. This is actually kind of cool that we're fighting with people instead of against people. Did we lose anyone? Really? You already lost a couple men?
We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what we'll find to do for room. That fair talking? Through you? Brawny bird? Through me? Here? Not on your life. Alright boys, let's move on. At pace. Show these horrors who's in charge.
I probably should have came here with more food. I did not know that I was that low on food. Like, how much do I have left? Well, actually, I still got some good things here. And I got some alcohols. I think I'm still good, because I also still got my bread. But I don't know why it said that I don't have my bread on my thing, because I remember. I'm gonna roast some drowned fish. Oh crap. Cut her up, cut her up, cut her up, cut her up. Yep, keep staggering, keep staggering, keep staggering. Oh no no! Woo!
Time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
That doesn't happen to women, you dick. Oh.
Witcher, why are you here?
We're come to help. Ow!
We'll deal with the witches.
We got a lot of people here.
Witcher, change
Oh!
your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
Does he pay you much to be his yes man?
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village.
I'd be careful going there, boy. I thought it was the big building they were searching. Nope, that's just the regular, one of those smaller huts. I feel like as soon as someone checks the big building, they're not gonna like what they see.
baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity. But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
What is it?
This'll be here soon.
Get rid of the hag first. Die! Die! There you are. Oh crap, she went in the water. What is that? Whoa, crap. It said that's a fiend. Do I have anything that talks about fiends? Crones. No. I feel like it's a hybrid. I feel like that's what it is. I'm gonna... Do I have oil for hybrids? Beast oil, vampire, spectre... Hybrid! I'm hoping this works. Ow. Ah. Whoop. Oh crap. Oh no 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 no.
You'll spoil our feast.
I have no idea if this thing's a necrophage or not. Like, I used the hybrid oil. Let's see what happens if I, like... Oh, no, 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 no. Beast oil? Okay, I gotta make sure he doesn't cast that. Oh, no. What the hell happened to its arm? Got it, got it, got it! I'm looting you. Haha, I got your loot.
What was that?
The horned...
to me.
The horned beast.
Senses. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie. Pie for dinner. Mood pie.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
Oh my god.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crones village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
Hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna be taking these people's loot. Hey, I'm level 10 now. I'm glad I chose to go after the sea hags first.
We've had a hard day. The fight was tough. We're bruised. This I know. Shall rest here for a time.
Yes, sir.
I would not rest here for a time. Find a rest at that time. Are you crazy? We might as well track this one. Because that's where we're going to be heading next, is Novigrad. I know I have a bunch of this stuff to, like, discover, but I think I'm going to do all that, like, off camera. So that way I can get, like, some experience up there. Right now, I'm going to just try and get some more progress going. And speaking of progress, I need to also find a person to repair. And I'm also going to work on I'm also gonna work on, like, getting things done. Oh, I came here to Crow's Perch to get my stuff enhanced. Now this is popping up. What's going on?
Ah, Witcher. Greetings.
Hi.
Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
Okay.
No. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
Matter where the grub's from, long as the bowl's full. My fault we ended 6 feet under the brooches. Why do you have to pay that?
Okay, so this man is... I don't like you. Wonder what the Baron would think when he finds out this. Though, actually, I didn't even notice that people were pillaging or anything. I didn't notice any pillaging or burning when I first entered. Everything sounded calm as it was before. Except now the Baron's not here because he's bringing his wife to the healer at the Blue Mountain. I don't know. Hold on. Someone's giving someone trouble.
Not so fast, Roach.
Where's your gold? You can tell us willingly, or...
No, please. We've none left. Sir, help us.
Stay out of this.
Leave them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them. Plain refuse to.
Got a sensitive one? Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get him!
Okay. You wanna mess? Come on. Will you die already? Die already! Okay. These two are being drunk idiots. I'm gonna talk to this dick.
You'll shut your trap if you want this to be done soon. The man needs to concentrate.
You're our sons, all.
I said shut it.
Okay. Time for Police Butter Tongsly to come and whoop some booty.
What's going on here?
Sir, me daughter, help us.
My men need some diversion from time to time. They get jumpy elsewise.
Okay.
I can't let this happen. I won't.
Figured it might end this way. Get him!
Any last words?
Oh. You wanna fight? Okay. Burn you all. You leave the poor lady inside alone. Oh crap.
Sorry. Thank you.
No problem. You don't mind if I grab some things, do you? Because I need the food and water. I just looted that through the wall. Okay. You have a good one. I'm just gonna grab this stuff. Why do you have rotting meat in your thing? Well, I won't question. Just know that I need this stuff. And you guys are NPCs, you guys will automatically get things. So, yeah. Okay. I was going to let it go at first, but knowing that he's doing this to multiple people... And what's horrible is he's also having this done while the Baron doesn't know. So you know what? I was going to let it slide at first, but... Excuse me for a moment!
What?
Some of them are being good, because they're probably people who are completely trusted by the Baron, so them I won't harm. Okay, what? Who's that on the floor? Oh, okay. You guys are fine. Excuse me while I go and kick some booty. Where's the sergeant? There he is.
Nothing here for you.
Nope.
Can't attack this...
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago. At least that's what I would have done. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with some dignity. What is it, Grey Boy?
Okay. Never mind, I guess I can't do anything about it.
Used to be wagon soda market days, loaded with all kinds of fat.
Okay, so... I guess I took care of everything I needed to. Okay. Your boys are dead. That's all that matters. I'll make sure to check on everything now and then. But for now, I'm gonna head to my destination now that it's finally taken care of. Ooh! Fast travel thing. I'm gonna quickly unlock that. Yeah! Okay. Now I got a quick way to get back to Novigrad. If I remember before how I got into Novigrad, I had to sneak my way in. Duty calls. Yeah.
This is Novigrad, not your backyard village.
Okay.
Why are you wandering the street, eh?
Attempting decent men doing decent things.
I must go to the room.
Sure. To poison it, no doubt.
Excuse me.
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's
Can
go,
I-
Eddie. Killing's like batting the knife, a witchman.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over.
I was hoping I
For
could do
you,
the...
perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
Stop. Gratitude. We really ought to learn our manners from the elder races, that's plain to see.
What would you expect? Payment? Or am I to fall into your arms? Perhaps spread my legs for you? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Jeez. Sorry I helped. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Some people here are nasty.
Are we to fight a pestilence that changes form? None can be certain.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. Like the others of your species. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Doppler?
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Entirely different. You and your daughter in a
Okay. Note to self, don't piss people off here.
She was in a rush. Must have left something. And what of it? This place has been picked through.
There isn't you two here?
Hey, shut up. We're looking.
Let's talk.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bad
What? Did you not see your man was a ghost?
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Aha. Also, very funny art you have written on the walls there. Wow. Dumb of you, though, to leave all this stuff here. Don't mind me while I, as they say, dine and dash. But you know what? Let's quickly take a look in here also. What? This is... oh.
Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs, roots, just turn to healing.
That was dried fruit. More dried fruit. I know dried fruit is not an amazing, like, buffet, but in here, it actually regens a lot of HP, so I will gladly grab a lot of dried fruit. Gonna make sure to take all the goodies before the dum-dums come back. Because they were the ones who left all of this here. They should have looted it, but they didn't. So it looks like it is up to Butter Tongsly to take his goodies. And then afterwards I'll read those later. Hello. More goodies. Dumpling. I'm starting to restock on all my food, which is good. I've been needing that. Is it me, or is, like, sorceresses and enchantresses, like, really loving dried fruit?
Trisses. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
What's this? Rose of Remembrance.
Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
What does it do? Witcher signs. So she was reading about Witcher signs and a lot of other things. Alright, is that all of it? Oh, wait.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Allergic to potions. Huh. Okay. Well. Oh. Oh. I thought that was hidden writing. That's just colorful writing. Okie dokie. I'm out of here. Look for thieves on the main square and carefully follow them. Gotta be careful to not let them know us. Shh! Don't say anything.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Wow, that was easy. And the guy's just walking away and you're chasing him. Okay.
Stay away.
Alright, so...
Fine mess you made. Back there at Loch Marine.
What?! That looks like a thief. Yep, that's a thief. About time I found one. Yeah, townsman. I know he's not a townsman. Just keep watch. Just keep watch.
What's he doing here?
Arms for the poor.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
Here.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
He just appeared again and... No. Oh no.
Discretionary to benefit Britannia or exile? Rumors.
I'm guessing he's going the way now? I swear if they tricked me. I was about to say, please kids, do not yell out loud something that gets him to spot me. Excuse me. Isn't there a way that I can walk? Nope.
Washed your hair lately?
Oh, I wash my hair plenty. Especially in the blood of monsters. Good for you. Oh no. Place with people. Good thing is he's obvious. Even without the mini-map on the compass, I can actually still track him pretty well. He's the only one right now wearing a hood. Find the King of Beggars' hideout. Oh.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Got to contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up.
Please let this work.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah! Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm so glad I put that up. I am so glad. And I'm gonna, just in case, I'm gonna save. Okay. Mage puking his butt off over here. King of Beggars' henchman.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable. Please leave me alone. In that case.
I thought I had to talk to that mage about his magic and all that, but guess not. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me.
More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Menger's hound's not scaring them off anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
In that case, I'll count on more tribute coming in.
You already take 80% of what we receive.
Against being secures the books and grannies where you and yours are gonna hide.
I wanted to at least listen to that, so.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
Okay.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, Earl.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Okay. So this guy wants the whole town to, the whole city to literally be the city of the free.
Arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal.
6 months ago.
Oh. It skipped ahead on its own. Not my fault.
Beautiful, isn't it? Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
I hope you continue with what you were saying before.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
No, put it away, put it away. I'm trying to figure out and remember how you make a character walk in case they have conversations like that again, but I guess right now I just follow. Because I remember there was a way to walk, I just don't remember how.
Armies across the river, whirling.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks. Nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Okay. Enter the basement. Whoop! Okay, looks like I'm going through the sewer. Yay me! Oh. What is that? Oh, Drowner! I need some necrophage oil. Ding! I am glad she's a mage. And now that I know what's down here, definitely keeping this on hand. What's this?
There's a drawer.
Ooh.
They wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that led me a secret passage.
Lever on the wall, huh? Before I open that, I got some stuff to loot. Just let me loot everything first. Ooh. Okay, here's the lever.
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and more. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Well, the good thing is at least she's not going anywhere far. Because I would like a companion to help out. Doesn't look like there's any threats in the water, thankfully. Oh yeah, hold C to dive. There we go. I'll take that. I'll take that. And I see the thing up there. I'll go for it as soon as I get breath. There we go. And going down. Got it. Ready. Here you go.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, a carcass of meat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Okay, that's fine.
In your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone can take advantage of
Have?
I've never even intimated.
We need to...
It's always good to be with good friends.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you'll resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then. Let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Okay. Place rat traps around the warehouse. Use your witcher sense to guide you. Okie dokie.
I'll cover half the space, and you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
This is a lot of rats. So we already found rat droppings there. More rat droppings.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
I think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Okay. There's two rats melded into one, looking like they have to. Wow, they're all swarming in that spot. Did you activate it?
Well. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Wow, that is a lot of rats.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for bruising?
Oh, I'm looking for something. You're the ones who's gonna be bruising, though. Oh, I did not mean to put my sword away. Whoop. Yeah! Dick. You stop blocking.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Oh, we'll find him. Especially by the looks of it, he's right here.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you.
Okay. Let's find the Dreamer's old house. Excuse me, pardon me. Wait, who's dying? You?
Give us a crown.
Oh. Beggar that I can't really actually pay. Okay. This is the place. We'll just see who this person is.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Okay.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Well, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Okay.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Okay. And no, the second sword is not in case the first one breaks. That's for the other weapons. Grabbing all this stuff. I'm glad I found out I could at least be able to, like, grab stuff without problem, except from things in front of the sight of the guards like I just saw when I first got here. Because if I continued, I would have probably have been moited.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
But what if I want to spill the blood?
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please. Blood.
Door opened on its own. And there's a kid. Who's the kid? Whoa, 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 whoa! It looked like a podling. I mean, not pod... A godling! That's it! I call it a podling. It looks like a godling.
Wake up.
I don't think it's just a dream.
The doll. The attic.
What's happening?
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
There's a lot of stuff in this place. I'm sure the banker doesn't mind if I take what I need. Okay, so we're gonna...
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
So here's a way to the attic. What's the other door for? Before I go into the attic, I want to see what's this door.
Go away.
More stuff.
Leave it.
I don't like how the doors are closing on their own. That looked like a godling, though. I think that was a godling. And I was able to see the inside of my guy's head. That was nasty.
The next room's blocked.
I don't think it'll be blocked for long. Yeah. You know what? Just in case, activating that, and preparing this in case of specters. Wow, there's so much stuff in this place. I like it. Oh. Examine the drawing. And a doll. Okay, so we need to examine the drawing. Where is it? I picked it up, I know that. Oh! Right here. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. So that's the doll, and that's a baby crib. Do we really want to lay a doll in it? What if something bad happens? Oh, the crib's in here. Okay. Putting the doll in the crib. I heard footsteps.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. No joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Now we're finding an oven. Ah! I'm gonna guess the oven's down here. Why would the oven be down here? Putting that on. Boom. I'll examine that in just a sec. I'm spooked. I knew it! A godling, I knew it!
Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having this sort of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with. So I wanted to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? 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 Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Okay. She just wants to have a place of her own, so we'll just let her have this place. Just don't mind me as I take these things and whatever's in here. What the? I don't know why I'm barrel rolling, but I will just take this. Am I stuck? Please tell me I'm not stuck. Okay, thankfully I'm not. Got a lot of good stuff. Okay, let's go and wake Sleepyhead. Oop. I was about to say. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I got too many good things in life. Is there anything I can make quickly that can lower my inventory? Okay, okay. I got some better gear on. Hello.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
Nightmares are never supposed to be.
She made people believe the house was haunted. So injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright. Let's tell this banker to, bugger off, as they say, because this house is not for... Okay. Is it literally doing this on purpose? Like, I'm not clicking anything. It is! Like, it's just dropping me. Okay. Oh. I'll close. Oh, I can't close it. Okay. Well, have fun down there, godling.
I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse. The second sword, is it in case... Smart.
The second sword is not in case the first one breaks. What the... Found a bug. There's this slant of land, and it's, not allowing me to walk on air. Alright, here we are. And not only did I get myself stuff sold, I got myself some really good stuff. I got, finally, a way better silver sword. And I also had a better steel sword on hand, but I'm going to hold on to this, because I still don't know if I'm able to, like, actually be able to, like, enhance weapons. And I really like the looks of this, so I'm going to hold on to that for now. So, we're going to continue on our merry way, and we're going to go in here now. So we have to go upstairs. Oh wait, hold on. I'll dethrone him.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face the tavern's champion?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
George's
Champion
George.
prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
Nah, I'm not a cheater.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Okay.
That's it, you're in for it.
Yep, come on.
That's it, you're in for it.
Oh, am I? Because it looks like I win. Ah!
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
Okay. Thanks for the free experience. Have a good one. Hey, yeah, 160 crowns. Definitely glad I did that. Paid 80, came out with 160. Guy was level 15, but I kicked his butt. I was actually amazed. I thought I was gonna lose myself. Alright, let's see her. I'm definitely gonna have to end off this episode after a talk with her, so let's see what we have to do. Oop. People are not watching. Shh. What they don't know won't hurt. Hello. You smoke a lot of weed in here or something? There's a lot of puff.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Trained during Kaer Morn.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
how about first met?
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Saved her life once?
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Yes.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
Last thing.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes?
Yeah, there's something else. They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes.
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
I'd have to say Yennefer and Triss, but Triss says that she doesn't know. Because Triss did not know about her, so she wouldn't have been around her. Dandelion?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Didn't know you had to crochet in order to do the dream thing. What the hell?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Alright. So now we know our next heading. And did we just level up? Was that enough to... Nope, not yet. Alright, so I'm going to save and I'm going to end off this video here. I've been playing for 2 hours and 12 minutes and 10 seconds and counting. I need a break from The Witcher 3, because out of all my playthroughs, this one takes some of the longest because of how long characters talk, but it's important conversations. I try not to miss it so I can try and answer questions that characters give me in the future. So that's why I keep track of them, by not editing them out and just let the characters talk for as long as they can to get as much info as I can out of them. So now we know where Ciri made contact, apparently, with the fellow Dandelion, and he is in town. In the next episode, we're going to see Dandelion, and we're going to find out what happened to Ciri then, especially with that weird explosion that occurred. So, look forward to that. And with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, and stay notified of when the next content uploads onto my channel. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
It's delicious.